Welcome to the Creepy Metal Podcast. Hey everybody, it's the Creepy Metal Podcast. This is Will
and Stephanie.
And welcome to another wonderful episode. And with our magical rings combined, woo, we become the Wonder Twins. How's everybody doing in Radio Land? Hey, so we got a bunch of stuff going on. We are on episode 8, I believe. And it is a wonderful evening here in Huntington Beach, California. Hope you guys all had a good weekend being nice to each other, making love and making barbecue. Stephanie, what do you got? What's going on new this week?
Well, I gotta be honest, I went actually to a concert.
You did?
I did, and I usually don't. So, it was something that I wanted to really look into and have fun. And
how'd it go?
It was different, let me tell you. So, I actually kind of was just going with the flow, making a really fun time for everyone. Mm-hmm. It was for cold and orgy.
It wasn't hot?
And it was actually, yes. Yeah, well, actually, it wasn't hot, literally, as I did see cold and orgy. And the orgy wasn't even fun.
No.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Okay.
It was a bad orgy?
No, they were good performers, let me tell you. It was really good. But
well, they've been playing the same songs for 20 years. I guess
14, actually. 14? Yes. I looked into it because I said, hey, they're right down the street from me. You know, I'm in Huntington Beach. They were in it was hard for me to pronounce.
The Observatory?
Yeah. Observatory. How do you say it?
The Observatory.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But it was right down the street. So I said, hey, you know what? I remember them. I want to see them. So anyways, totally small place. It's
like
not
how
like
small?
As small as my apartment, really.
Oh,
it was
Jesus.
it was pretty small. Yeah. So like literally, I have to admit, I actually could touch their feet because I was right there as they're performing. But what was interesting, I'm learning, is the cold fans weren't really happy fans.
No.
They,
What
no.
do you mean? Were
no.
they like...
Well, I was trying to, of course, get, in this section, and I had a friend of mine, and, we're trying to have fun and really jam, you know what I mean? Like, let's go, and really, like, dance or, whatever. And all of a sudden, all I noticed is I just bumped one of the, I thought girls, I wasn't sure. It was a girl or a guy, but...
Was it a large woman? Or
it was tiny. She was small, but I don't think... I was trying to, like, just have fun. Because, what's the name of it when they do the mosh pit or whatever?
Yeah.
You go into the pit. So I wasn't trying to do that.
The only reason I'm asking about the lady is because I have a small little African-American friend whose name is Kelly. And, from behind, you could think it was a chick. Because he's petite.
Oh, correct. Yeah. Great performer. He is.
But this wasn't little like that.
He is. Yeah. No. Okay. So all I'm doing is trying to, have fun.
Right.
And then all of a sudden she, looks at me and gives me, rolls her eyes and kind of bumps me back or so. I'm like, oh, pardon me, and that kind of stuff. And then she's like, yeah, move, bitch. And I'm going,
Wow.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, because I was used to taking my daughter to Slipknot. It was like really great. It was freaking awesome. Everybody was moving and banging each other, but everybody's happy. Nobody's hurting anyone, you know?
Right.
But all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, back off. Next thing I know, all I do is I kind of dance to another guy who's tall, and he pushes me over.
Wow.
Yeah. And he goes, get off here, bitch. I'm like, oh my God.
What?
So all of a sudden I'm going, wait a minute. Aren't we all supposed to be enjoying a concert?
Of course. That's what we do at metal shows.
Are we all just standing like zombies and glaring at them, and we're not allowed to move?
But they weren't really a metal band. They were Orgy, right? Orgy's not really cold.
Yeah, cold.
They're not really a metal band. They're more of a hard rock.
So is that what we're supposed to do? Just stand and be zombies and look at them?
Every metal show I've gone to, everyone's nice. Probably the nicest people in the world. Metal shows. I know we look like child killers and like we could murder people and stuff, but just the nicest people. Really, though. So I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
Okay. So yeah, I was shocked too because I go, oh, okay. And then the next thing I know, after maybe 2 more songs going, I'm not being any crazy. I thought, okay, I have to be nice and just kind of, just try to have fun, but don't touch anyone, don't move. All of a sudden, a girl all 3 girls down in the
Wow.
very front of it. She yells out at me and goes, "You better stay away, bitch."
Wow.
And I'm going, what? Are you talking to me? Like, I'm not doing anything finally. I'm like, I'm not moving. I'm being a zombie.
Did she take her meds?
Yeah, so I just thought, and I go, wait a minute. I'm sorry, where are you from? Like, because she's so far down.
Wow.
So anyway, I got to be honest. It was the first time I really didn't feel like I could be a fan or concert fun or anything.
Right.
It really bummed me out. So I actually have to admit, my friend, she knew Cold. She did know them very well.
I'm sorry.
She was even telling me, hey, we're going to stay and be with them. You know, after a while, we'll talk and everything. I actually just booked it out.
Oh, no.
I go, something's telling me it's a bad vibe. So anyway, that was my concert time of
Wow.
a couple days ago.
What's been like the worst concert you've been to?
That probably was, because I gotta be honest, I'm so used to everyone having fun. We love each other. Let's have fun. Nobody's hurting. We just love the music, and I think everyone should know that.
Do you think it's maybe because we also play in a band together, you guys in Radioland? I wonder if maybe you have the. Do you think maybe that you applied what we do with our band and everyone being nice to us most of the time to like being in the audience, or because we do get treated pretty well when we're the artist playing, but
Yeah.
but I don't know, or no, I mean it does sound like some weirdness definitely happened at the Cold show. Like that is some weird shit. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think actually maybe I would like to hear some comments about what you guys think, and girls, that should we just be not touching each other if it's a Cold and orgy band and only at hard metal bands? Or is it like I don't know, maybe I'm thinking, because remember, it's not a sitting place. It's
Right.
standing. We all have to stand.
Right, general
It's
audience.
it's it's a great place because you don't have to feel like, you know, you're at a theater and just being nice and goody two shoe of all time. But yeah, anyway, so it was the first time I was like, wow, don't, you know, come near anybody in a
Wow.
concert. Like, I don't know, am I the only one feeling weird?
I don't know. That is very odd. I rarely hear about any concert goers who are that shitty to people. That's very rare. I mean, I went to Slipknot, I've been to Metallica, nicest people. I mean, yeah, like I said, they look rough, but I mean, hey, if something
But we're all here to have fun and enjoy the music, right?
It's all about love and having fun. Exactly.
So, I don't know.
That's very weird.
Okay, so anyway, that's my encounter.
My worst show, Sheryl Crow,
And why was that?
because she just stood there. She just stood there.
The whole time?
Yeah. Okay. Second worst show, Van Halen with David Lee Roth.
Really?
Oh my God.
I don't.
Horrible.
Really? Are you picky?
I spent like $150 per ticket to go see Van Halen with David Lee Roth. I don't know, 2015, 2016, right when they were ending things.
Okay.
The worst show. The worst. David would not shut his effing mouth and just sing. And nobody cares. Let's be honest. Nobody cares about David Lee Roth. We're all there for Eddie, Alex, and his son, Wolfie. Nobody cares about David Lee Roth. Just sing the song, shut your mouth, do it. But he would not shut up and kept doing these karate moves and stuff. Like, nobody cares. No, and people were walking out. I'm not shitting you. People
they were?
They were walking out.
Because was he talking or singing?
He was just babbling like a fool. It was
About what?
Whatever.
Was it a song?
No.
Or was he just going like, hey, I'm David Lee Roth, yeah.
Woo, yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I get it.
But I'll tell you what, the best concert, Van Halen with Sammy Hagar. Van Halen with awesome. Oh my God, that was the best show. Matter of fact, I am going to go see Sammy Hagar in August.
Sammy Hagar.
So, yeah, we're going to go see Sammy Hagar at the Forum in Inglewood. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Well, I'm sorry that happened.
All right.
Did you have any other good evenings? Did you go see any other shows?
Not
or
yet.
anything? You
Not
haven't
yet.
gone to see any like live performances of comedians or friends?
We did. Yes, a comedian show last night. It was called Laugh Factory in Long Beach,
Oh, that was
California.
awesome.
And it was very good, and it was very well put together. And
Great guacamole.
oh my God!
God, if you guys
I gotta
don't
be
go-
honest.
Yeah.
I gotta call them and say, like, how did you give us that guacamole?
I swear to God, you guys.
That was crazy.
That was like some of the
It's
best
so
guacamole, and you know, we've been to our share of Mexican restaurants, and that was some top tier shit. I mean, the tomatoes
At a Laugh Factory.
at a Laugh Factory, tomatoes with the lettuce and
Oh
the
my
seasoning.
God! It was like real food.
It was like some yeah.
Like real. I'm like chewing real big onions. and
Oh my
stuff.
God.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, just
Anyway.
just great,
Yeah.
and the show was awesome. I mean, it was like something totally different than than what we normally do, because we do like rock and metal stuff, you guys, as you already know. But yeah, it was just like, oh wow, try something different, right? Go do something fun. So yeah, that was totally cool. That was in Long Beach, right?
It was Long Beach,
And
California.
they had, they had, it was like this fun little area, because they had like a Hooters, and you guys know I love Hooters.
Woo!
And they had a
Woo!
Ferris, and they had this huge Ferris wheel.
Yeah, they did.
And a train
They
that I
even had
wanted
a
to
roll.
ride.
Didn't they have a roller coaster?
I think so.
there?
Yeah, on top of a building. There was a roller coaster on top of the
freaking
building, you
cool.
guys. Let us know if you guys have been there. Oh wow! And what was your time like when you guys went there? And there was like a little glow in the dark train running around. I tried to catch
He
it.
wanted to ride it. Come on, we have to get a laughing somewhere.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
excited though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, great show, great lineup, except for
Yeah.
the first gal. She was kind of angry
You
at her
didn't
ex.
like her.
She had some definite anger issues
You
with
don't
her
like
ex-husband. I don't think anybody liked her. Did anybody? I think they were like polite laughs.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh, you're so funny.
Oh, you have to go to a comedy though. It is nice to see comedians right in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and I give them so much more credit because I always said, I don't know, I think I'm funny, but until standing up there, I don't know.
Yeah, you are hilarious. I think you totally could do it.
I don't know,
Yeah.
We all have our funny things that we thinking, but I don't know if that makes others people laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got on the rock news? What do we got? Got any rock or relationship stuff going on? What do we got with you going?
Do we have any relationships? Hell no.
And no relationship news? No.
Oh,
Nothing that you noticed?
Let's
Oh.
do it.
I know that lonely female comics in their 40s with brown hair tend to be angry women. What do you think?
I have no idea because I can't relate to any of that. So I don't know what you're bringing onto this production.
Yeah, so that's what I noticed. What else have I noticed? I guess that's really it. Okay, so what do we got on the rock news? We got anything on the rock news? You were looking at some stuff earlier, and you had some opinions on various people.
Yeah.
What do you think? Have you seen that new Bon Jovi documentary on Hulu about what happened to him? How Richie Sambora quit and hasn't come back. Have you seen that yet, or no?
I just have read about and listened to him cheating on his wife or something. I don't know. He had that
Really?
problem. Well, yeah, that's what they were saying.
I do remember John Bon
Jovi, and he's a bad boy. But you know what? I kind of question everyone. If you marry one of these guys, and especially in bands, really? You're like questioning if they're cheating? I don't know. I just find it, I don't know.
John Bon Jovi's not the drummer. Let's be honest. You're not talking about you're talking about drummers versus the leader of the band.
Well, majority when they're traveling all the time. I don't know.
I thought he was married to her since they were in high school.
And that's probably why he's
That could be
looking somewhere else in this time in the morning.
I do remember.
It's a pretty long time.
I do remember in the New York Post, his daughter like OD'd on
that's
cocaine
not
a few
nice.
years back. Yeah, to bail her out or some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah. What else you got? What other rock news do we got going on? Hey, have any of you guys? I know we have some musicians who listen to this too. What do you guys think about when you go to a show and you don't remember the band that you played with a year ago, but they come up and they're like, "Hey, I remember you guys are awesome. Remember me? It's Tom from whatever, but insert band name here, guys. But I don't remember every band we've ever played with. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Yeah.
What is that like when you can't remember the person's name?
Or you have to remember just the band's name. Like, I don't know, a lot of people, you know, if you go through a year or two and then you kind of go through a lot of places, it has to be more specific when people ask.
I 100% agree. Now, we play, Phantom Fire plays in different states. We play in different parts of California. And here's the thing that I've noticed. Every one of these places has their own hometown hero. And everybody expects us to know who the hell the hometown hero was from a year or two ago. I just don't know who your hometown hero is, right? Like, what was it? In Northern California, not going to say the venue, but they wanted, oh, you're going to play with, like, you know, Lazy Red Eye. I'm like, I don't know who the hell Lazy Red Eye is. I don't remember. Whoa, I thought you guys play here. Yeah, we played there 2 years ago. I don't know who Lazy Red Eye is. I've had some. And I know some girls who've had some as well, but I don't remember Lazy Red Eye here. Or, you know, or Tom, Dick, and Harry over at, you know, in Arizona. I don't know who Tom, Dick, and Harry is.
Oh, yes, you do.
Well, I know Tom and Dick, but I don't know who Harry is.
Anyway, that's here, not there.
That's here, not there. Yeah, but, like, what do you guys do? I mean, like, how do you be polite to someone, Stephanie? And you're much better at this, because I'll just be honest to them. But how do you do it?
It's called direct.
Yeah, how do you tend to deal with people who don't know you?
I kind of just really want everyone to feel like comfortable, but I want you to also know that I'm so appreciative that you are acknowledging us and you love us, and that's when it doesn't matter if we get our names wrong or whatever we are getting wrong. We definitely are loving and so appreciative of anybody acknowledging us. And I think, you know what, one thing I always say, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry and those, you know, things, I'm not the best at names. So if I ever am questioned on, oh, don't you know my name? Don't you remember my name? I don't sometimes remember my name.
That's true, guys. That's true. That's true.
I sometimes call myself different names. And you know what? I always kid when people say, what's your name? Bitch. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. I've been called many things, but Stephanie is my real name. But anyway, that's when I'm not good at names. So if I do come out and go like, hey, oh my God, girl, you know, I'm just so appreciative. That's the point we need to make.
Right.
But he likes Tom, Dick, and Harry, Long Duck Dong. We you know what I mean?
Right. So do you call everyone baby, or what do you do so they all feel
special?
special?
Love. I love everyone.
So everyone's a lover, baby?
I
So
love everyone.
if you're at a show and Stephanie calls you that, she just doesn't know your name.
Say, Steph!
Yeah.
You know my name. I go, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Right, and it's not saying that, hey, I'm not any better than anybody else, guys. It's just that I don't know everybody's hometown heroes from a year ago. Because, I mean, let's face it, a lot of these bands last a year and a half, two, and then they're, you know, they break up or they're out or they're joining other projects. So I just don't always know unless they're, you know, doing something really, really awesome. Like a good band that you guys, if you've never seen them, the Outlaw Mariachi. Awesome band.
Okay.
And they play.
I don't know them.
Oh, they're awesome. I'll have to get you some information on them. But they are great. They play covers, but they do this metal mariachi thing.
Mariachi.
Metal mariachi. Yeah.
Metal.
Right. So another good, awesome thing. All right. So on the creepy side of things, guys, we're going to take a look at the Black Knight Satellite Conspiracy. Now, I don't know if it's a conspiracy or not.
Black Knight Satellite.
Black Knight Satellite. That's pretty cool. We should come up with a song with that.
Right?
Yeah, we just thought about that right now.
Black Knight Satellite.
All right. Hey, have you ever heard of that name before, Stephanie?
No, but I have tonight.
Yes, you have. All right. So this Black Knight Satellite Conspiracy. I mean, you know, there's things about it that people have said. You know, like it's been around since, you know, for 13,000 years. Who knows? But originally, it starts off around 1899 with Nikola Tesla. Right, so he built this tower, and he was able to receive long-delayed echoes. And this amateur radio guy that he had there, named Jorgen Howes in Oslo in 1928, and Brian Dunning, they did a whole bunch of radio operations at that time, and they kept hearing certain sounds and whatnot. And Nikolai was able to like look up and with his what do you call it?
Stethoscope.
His stethoscope, his thermometer. No, his the thing you guys look up in the sky. What the hell you call that? Long duck dong, right?
That's what I'm thinking, but
right. So it's either it's either a thermostat or long duck dong that he was looking
spectrum,
through. A specter, yeah.
I think it's good.
Oh my god. So anyhow, and then also, after 1899, in 1954, there was an admiral named Donald Kehoe, and he had given an interview and told newspapers that orbiting the Earth there was 2 satellites, right? One at 200 miles, one at 400 miles above the Earth, and it was just kind of interesting because at that point in 1954 we had no satellites. We had no satellites till much later in the late 60s. Now it doesn't mean that Russia hadn't already launched something for themselves, because they had already did Sputnik like in Sputnik in 1959, I believe.
I like the keyhole.
You like my keyhole?
I like that keyhole.
Yeah, the keyhole is awesome. So, there's been some stuff that has kind of gone on, and some of the things that I thought were interesting is that this thing orbits in a retrograde orbit. So most things follow the orbit of the Earth, right? So if we're spinning clockwise,
yeah, I knew that.
That was, that's how the Earth spins, right? So we're spinning clockwise. This particular Black Knight satellite, what they're calling it, goes the opposite way. It goes counterclockwise. It goes from east to west, or west to east. So that's
or up
different.
To down, or
right.
all around.
And so that is odd, right, guys? And then on top of that, what makes it even weirder is it's at a polar. It's at a what do you call it? A polar orbit. So here's the thing that makes it cool about polar orbits.
All about the orbit.
Right, versus objects that are closer to Earth, is that if you want to see something really, really well, if you want to be able to see everything, you're going to go to a higher elevation, or you're going to go farther away from the object. And so this satellite is farther enough away, it can see everything on the Earth at any one shot.
Any one shot?
Any one shot, yeah. So that's interesting.
Yes.
And I mean, there's all kinds of different speculations and theories about what happened. Let's see, one of the things that I remember is that it says here in 1963, astronaut Gordon Cooper supposedly reported a UFO sighting during his 15th orbit in Mercury 9. And hey, just to let you know, Gordon Cooper was a badass. Like back in the day, he was one of these guys. He fell asleep on when he was taken off, and to go out to outer space on his.
Which they used against him, saying that's what happened.
Yeah, can you imagine that? You've been on a rocket so many damn times that you fall asleep when your rocket launches. That's some badassery right there.
Boring.
Well, I don't know about that. So he was
he was bored.
He was like the Chuck Norris of freaking outer space, guys. Anyways, in Mercury 9, and he claimed to have seen some UFOs. In Mercury 9, that was confirmed by tracking stations. But there is no evidence other than what NASA was able to do. Also in 1973, Scottish author Duncan Lennon analyzed the long-delayed radio echoes received by Hals and others and speculated they could be possibly originated from a 13-year-old alien probe. Ooh. In an orbit around the Earth's moon. I
think it was 13,000, not 13-year-old.
Sorry, 13,000.
I don't. 13-year-old alien. Where's your brain?
I was thinking about some top 5 guys.
Was that so?
Yeah, I gotta apologize for that one. Yeah, so that was something interesting. 13,000-year-old alien probe.
13,000.
And you guys, I gotta tell you this. There's some weird shit that happens on the moon. Like, no joke. The moon is odd, and we might do a topic on it, but there is some weird shit that's associated with the moon.
Or we might just fly up to the moon. I would just like to find out,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff. I mean, there's things that go... there have been meteors that hit the moon, and they create this resonance inside the moon.
Oh, that sounds sexy.
Now that shouldn't happen unless
pardon me.
It's hollow.
It's kind of like what men talk about. It's kind of hollow.
What's hollow? What are you talking about? Whoa.
Man, and you know.
What?
Wow, that was hollow.
What? Yeah. Okay. And then in 1988, let's see. In 1988, during the STS-88 mission.
Not STD. STS.
Yeah, not STD. Did I say STD? I hope I didn't.
You said STS. I'm just making sure that we have that clear.
Okay, I'm hoping I didn't say HPV or like SUV or something like that. Yeah, the space shuttle had taken some pictures. Is that some crazy shit?
It is very crazy.
So it was on STS-88, and it was
not STD.
Not STD, and in 1998, the space shuttle had taken some pictures. And these are some interesting pictures. Now take a look at that. That is the object. And this is not a small object, you guys. This is about the size of a tanker truck. So you know those big, when you're driving on the freeway, and you know those truckers that you guys flip off with the conical oil thing, and that's gasoline. Those big ass things. That's how big this is. What do you think of that, Stephanie? Just look at that. That's about 13,000 pounds, and it's been there for Lord knows how long before we ever had satellites.
I just think it's really the Saturn, Centaurus, like sex addicts, and they're all going into that spaceship.
How did we get the sex addict?
Well, I just think it's a porn party. It looks like it.
It's a porn party?
Yeah, it's for everybody to have fun. Instead of being on Saturn or Venus or
Uranus.
Penis.
What about Uranus?
Well, your penis. Yeah, I just think you can bring it into. I think it's a great party porn place.
A porn
Party
party.
porn place.
Yeah.
Party porn place.
And if you look at this one, this is some. These are some gifts from the same 1998 mission on the STS-88 mission in 1988. What do you think about that? Look at that.
Well, I'm not really sure. It looks like a snowstorm or something. What is it?
That is the Black Knight satellite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my party porn place. Yeah.
Your party porn place.
I like it.
Exactly. So I just think that is interesting, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but you know, give us your thoughts. Put something down, like you know, let us know. What do you
Have you seen a UFO sighting?
Have you seen the Black Knight satellite? What are your thoughts on it? Like,
have you been on the Black Knight satellite?
Wow. I thought you weren't going to talk about your past party life.
Oh. And
yeah. So, hey, what do we got for our top 5?
And the top 5 is... Yeah? What is yours?
My top 5?
You don't got one.
I got top 5. My top 5 are the top 5 paranormal places. And these are just some ones that I kind of think were interesting.
Okay.
Gettysburg, you know, from the Civil War. Have you ever been to that? Because you lived on the East Coast. Did you ever go down to the South? And
yes, I went once.
And what, did you see any ghosts?
No. I saw people that look like ghosts, but no.
Oh, they were on tweet.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, so the Gettysburg thing, you know, I mean, a bunch of ghosts and people who died tragically and in awful, horrible ways during the Civil War. Yeah, so that's my number 5. My number 4 is the Lizzie Borden house.
Okay.
And if you know anything about Lizzie Borden, you know, there were some murders that happened. Her mom and her dad were just like mutilated beyond anything. And apparently, you know, Lizzie was asleep while this happened and didn't hear anything.
Wow.
Yeah, supposedly. But, you know, they even did a trial with her, and they found her, you know, not guilty. Right. So, I mean, who knows? But that's some creepy shit. And there have been several, like, ghost hunting paranormal programs on TV, and then just investigative parties who've gone over there, and they find all kinds of weird shit. Voices, shadows, all kinds of weird stuff. The Stanley Hotel, that's where The Shining was filmed. That's my number 3.
Oh, wow.
My number 3, yeah. So that one's kind of creepy. They got a whole bunch.
Where was that located?
Where is the Stanley Hotel located? It is in Estes Park, Colorado.
Colorado.
That's right, Colorado.
Understandable.
Yeah, so, you know, it's been around forever. But yeah, there's some real creepiness to that. I mean, voices. It's got this huge underground area where they're plumbing and where maintenance was, but they also have people where they've been murdered in there, and they hear voices in there. They see shadows, all kinds of crazy shit, just crazy shit. Yeah, number 3. My number 2, which really isn't that scary, guys. It's really not. It's kind of a joke. And I gotta let you know, it was a. Oh, didn't want to do that one.
What, my apartment?
Yeah, no.
It's a joke.
The Winchester Mystery House. Yeah, it was a joke, you guys. I don't know if you guys have been to that, but here in California, in a little town called San Jose, there is this house that was built by one of the daughters of the guy who William Winchester. And William Winchester was the guy who came with a Winchester repeating rifle, and his daughter was named Sarah Winchester. Anyway, she was married early on, and she heard this voice that said to tell her to build, right? And if she would build,
bitch, build.
Exactly. It was just like that too. To build rooms and houses all over this property that the ghost wouldn't kill. The ghost would not kill people in her life. And I guess this was kind of to like pay some atonement for all the lives that William Winchester's rifle had caused by so many deaths.
Sounds like a great cause.
Right. So she built this Winchester mansion, and you guys can see pictures of it and all that good fun stuff. Yeah, it's a 140 room house.
Wow.
And
it's pretty big.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one there. I'm looking at the Winchester Mystery House here, and just some oddness with it. San Jose, California, and it's a Victorian Gothic style. I've been to it, guys. It was supposed to be creepy and shit. It was dumb. It was dumb. I don't even know.
Why'd you put it number 2?
Because I just thought it was a joke. I thought it was dumb.
Well, shouldn't that be number 5?
That should be number like 6. But I put it on there just because I thought it was interesting. Because I know sometimes you guys are like planning trips and stuff for the summer, and I'd hate for you to waste money going to this dump. It just looks like an old house, really. It's
Thank
like,
you.
Yeah. I mean, now don't get me wrong. There's some weird things that are built there, like rooms that are built up into a ceiling and there's no door, or entryways that lead to a dead end, or rooms that go into a door bedroom and the door stops, but when you open the door you fall 2 stories down.
Wow, that sounds fun.
There's some weird creepy shit up there,
Nothing
right?
wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, but it's kind of morbid. That's more what I would say.
What did you want? Like a ghost to attack you, or what? I don't know.
I guess I've always kind of had some. I've always had some kind of weird things that I'm sensitive to, and that's a whole other story, guys. That's a whole other program we could do. But I was just expecting to get that vibe, and I've been pretty good about getting that vibe. And some of you guys in Radio Land, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I got nothing from this. I got jack squat. It was just an old ass building. So save your money. Don't go there. And then let's see.
Number 1.
Number 1 is the Queen Mary. I would love to go to this one. I have heard about the crazy shit that has happened on there. Oh, excuse
Porn
my French,
party?
guys. Not porn parties, but just like people dying in weird, crazy ways. Now, the thing to keep in mind about the Queen Mary is it was also used in World War II, right? So,
There's porn parties.
there's lots of porn parties, right? So all kinds of crazy shit. And it was originally built in 1920s, but it really wasn't used until World War II, or right before World War II. So all kinds of weird stuff. Ghosts, shadow people, voices, objects moving, just all over. And you know what the cool part? It's in Long Beach.
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to move there
Yeah,
if I ever get bored.
It's been great getting to know you. So, yeah, so it's been some craziness on there, guys. Yeah, I've had friends go on there and they've seen shit.
Oh yeah.
They've tried
Real
to take
deal.
pictures of. Oh yeah. I've had friends see and hear some weird stuff
I
that
want to go there.
they just don't even
I live
know.
right here.
You do.
I must go.
I guess we're gonna have you. Can
I
go.
want to hear it.
You can go first.
And I
So-
want to see it.
Yep. Be careful what you ask for.
I know.
Anyway, so the Queen Mary, guys, that's my top. Those are my top 5. What do you got for your top 5 there, Missy?
What are some of the heaviest, hardest, I like that one first, loudest, most pain and hate infused metal songs you know? And someone.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Number.
What's number 5? You're low. You're
Number
low.
5, End of Heartache by Killswitch Engage.
That's a good jam.
I
Killswitch
have
Engage
way
is awesome.
more, but I don't want to include a whole long list. All right. Ditch by Land of God.
It wasn't Ditch the Bitch.
Just says ditch. but
Okay, well.
I Am N by Mudvayne.
Ooh, I love Mudvayne.
Number 2, Surfacing by Slipknot.
Ooh, that's another awesome
And
song.
number 1
Wait,
today.
why'd you like number 2? What do you like about Slipknot? You said you've seen them live. How
Yeah,
are
I
they
saw them live. They're great. They're great performing. They're great. They're really worth it.
Were you able
Slipknot.
to see Corey Taylor because he's like 3 feet tall? I mean, were you able to see him, or did he have to stand on like some boxes?
No, he was little.
Could you see him?
Yeah, actually, yes. That was exactly the reason why I said I was used to being right there, standing. There's no sitting, and you're right there in the front, right by them.
Right.
And, people were, pushing and being close, and it was okay. Nobody was mean. So, yeah. And that's the number 1. People Shit by Slipknot.
People Shit by Slipknot?
Yep, literally. I didn't even know that was the song, but yeah. That was number 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so we got to listen to that. People Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
people equal shit.
Yeah.
Got it.
By
Yep.
Slipknot.
Yep, I've heard that song. Yeah,
Yeah?
that's a good one.
Is it pretty intense?
It's pretty intense.
It is. It's the heaviest.
I mean, I still like Psychosocial,
hardest,
so I like.
loudest,
Right.
most pain and hate infused metal song.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Stephanie is doing phone sex operator work on Tuesday nights again, just to let you all know, in case you got excited by that.
Heaviest, hardest, loudest, most pain.
Yeah, she
no
charges
gain.
extra for that usually.
Yeah, that's for the gym.
So you get a little
Most
teaser
pain,
right here.
No gain.
Yeah. All right, well,
All right.
that completes our episode for tonight or today. Do you have any last words before we head out for this week, Miss Steph?
Make sure you have fun in concerts.
Oh, yeah. My last thing, I would say, guys, hey, just be good humans. Love each other. Life's short. Make love, not war, you guys. And don't go to a cold show, I guess,
Heaviest,
at
hardest,
the observatory.
loudest.
All right, guys, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Peace out.